You're listening to Vaquero News.
Welcome back, Vaqueros, to the first newscast of the semester, coming to you live from Brownsville. I am Victor Ramirez, and we hope you had a safe and restful summer break. Starting off the newscast, reporter Justin Elizalde talks about transportation services for this semester at UTRGV.
UTRGV Parking and Transportation Services is ready to meet the challenges of providing passengers a safe ride on the Vaquero Express this fall semester amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Executive Director of Parking and Transportation Services, Rodney Gomez, says the department is taking all necessary measures to ensure the safety of passengers and drivers.
Everyone who wants to board needs to wear a mask. They need to keep that mask on while they're riding, so you can't just, put the mask on and then take it off while you're inside.
According to Gomez, high-touch areas in shuttles will be sanitized after every trip, and vehicles will be fully sanitized at the end of each day. Volt, the electric carts which transport students to and from parking lots, will also run the semester with similar social distancing and sanitizing procedures in place. Gomez says bus stops will also have social distancing enforcement.
When people come to actually board the bus, wherever they wait at the bus stop, we're going to have social distancing in place. So we'll have a staff member out there just to sort of help people maintain that distance.
According to Gomez, shuttles and Volt electric carts have different maximum capacities depending on the vehicles. Gomez says all maximum capacities will be posted outside the shuttles. For vehicles who do not have the maximum capacity posted, certain seats will be blocked off. Safety is a number one concern for mass communication senior Alex Valdez, who relies on shuttle transportation and worries about his family at home.
Both of my parents are what I would consider immunocompromised, just because they're already susceptible to certain illnesses or diseases that COVID can worsen or cause as a consequence.
Valdez hopes that the safety measures will be respected, not just for himself, but for the safety of others, such as shuttle drivers. Gomez says the department is also concerned for their drivers and have installed plexiglass barriers to prevent transmission as passengers board. For up-to-date shuttle and Volt schedules, visit the UTRGV Parking and Transportation Services website. For Vaquero News, I'm Justin Elizalde.
UTRGV will keep its operations for students who may need resources virtually or in person during the semester. Victor Rivero tells us more.
While the libraries of UTRGV continue to be open for students, many of their operations have had to adapt to the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic, whose impact has been felt by educational institutions nationwide. Dean of Libraries Paul Sharp says they are encouraging the campus community to use the library's virtual resources for students and staff safety.
While the libraries will be open, we're encouraging people as much as possible not to come to the library. And I don't say that because we don't want to help you. We would like to help you as much as possible in a virtual manner.
Sharp says the library offers about 90% of its regular resources through online and virtual tools. Services that will continue to be available inside the library are printing, computers, and tables for students, while the special collections and archives area is through appointments only. The students that plan on visiting the library will encounter changes such as mandatory use of facial coverings, social distancing, and rearrangement of furniture and printing services moved to assigned service desks. Nursing sophomore Aglae Palomo says although she will go to the library less often, she expects limited capacity of students in the building as well as daily cleaning.
My expectations is that they actually follow the safety precautions that they have to have, like limiting the people that can enter to the library, cleaning, if they reply really quick to our emails.
Sharp says student employees will clean tabletops and countertops multiple times a day, while other high occupancy areas, such as bathrooms, will continue to be cleaned daily by custodial staff. According to the Dean of Libraries, to avoid crowding, the library has decided to keep its study rooms closed for the upcoming semester and assign staff members to limit the number of students inside the building. As of last Thursday, according to an email sent to Vaquero Radio, Sharp says the hours of operations will continue from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. from Monday to Friday and close on weekends, but these hours may be subject to change. For more updates, visit the library's website at utrgv.edu/library. This is Victor Rivero for Vaquero News.
UTRGV will not be enforcing zone parking this semester. Justin Elizalde spoke with parking services officials for more information.
UTRGV will not be enforcing certain zone parking areas during the fall semester and will increase V-Bucks incentives for eligible students. According to Associate Vice President for University Marketing and Communications, Patrick Gonzalez, UTRGV came to the decision to eliminate parking permits to assist students, but felt an incentive was still necessary.
We decided to increase the V-Bucks based on the amount it would cost to get just a fall semester Zone 2 parking pass.
Originally, students who attended 6 hours in summer sessions were eligible to receive a free Zone 2 parking permit as part of the summer relief package. Incoming freshmen who were eligible for the fall relief package would have received a free Zone 1 permit. Gonzalez says summer relief package students will receive a $50 increase in V-Bucks. Incoming freshmen eligible for the fall relief package's Zone 1 permit will receive a $25 increase in V-Bucks as those permits are lower in cost for purchase. According to an email sent to eligible summer relief package students from the UTRGV Scholarships Office, V-Bucks will be in students' accounts by September 1st. Director of Parking Services Pablo Aguilar says Zone 1 and Zone 2 will be open parking areas for the fall semester. Aguilar also says enforcement of areas such as Zone 3 and Zone 5 and disabled parking spaces will continue.
We are going to be enforcing those other areas, red zones, fire zones, any drop-off, loading and unloadings. And that's going to remain consistent with what we're doing right now with a mix of student employees and, our full-time staff that we have in parking services.
Aguilar says students who may have already purchased a pass will be receiving a refund. According to a UTRGV email sent to the campus community on August 14th, parking enforcement policy is subject to change in spring 2021. For Vaquero News, I'm Justin Elizalde.
UTRGV's annual Best Week Ever starts off the semester with virtual events starting today. Best Week Ever is traditionally celebrated on campus, but due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the events will be held virtually through different online platforms. Program Coordinator for Student Activities, Ileana Moya, says Best Week Ever is one of the biggest events that is held on campus and is a celebration and welcoming of students, faculty, and staff for the fall semester.
Usually it's all in person, but this year due to COVID, everything is transitioning to the virtual environment. And so there are an array of department, student organizations, colleges that are participating in this virtual environment.
According to Moya, the events will be hosted on Facebook Live, Zoom, and Instagram Live starting today until Friday. Times and online platforms will vary.
We're just all trying to make sure we still providing that experience for the student through the virtual platforms that we have access to.
Moya says traditional events will still be celebrated such as Info Depots, The Stomp, UTRGV Day, and International Meet and Greet. UTRGV Student Activities is also introducing new events for the celebration, such as International Poster Parade, Jocelyn's Virtual Ring Sale, and performance by Mariachi Azatlan and Ballet Folclórico. Incoming freshman Civil Engineering Sara Gutierrez says she expected everything to be on campus, but feels that the virtual events will not have the same experience as in person.
Personally, I was really looking forward just because I didn't exactly know about the Best Week Ever, but I did know that there was a lot of activities and a lot of events, especially for incoming freshmen. I mean, it's better to be safe than to be selfish just because we wanted to do it in person.
According to Moya, a virtual concert will be hosted during the Stomp on Thursday at 7 p.m. with the main performance of the Plain White Tees. Moya says Campus Activities Board will be raffling off Apple products. Campus Auxiliary Services will be gifting 2 $100 gift cards. She also says students will not be selected during the Stomp due to time, but will be contacted via email the following week. For the complete schedule and event details, visit the UTRGV Student Activities website. For Vaquero News, I'm Victor Ramirez.
And McLean goes up and throws down a monster dunk. That fires up the UTRGV field house.
And now time for Vaquero Sports.
Sports reporter Luis Rubio tells us more about the newest member of UTRGV Women's Soccer that not only brings championship pedigree, but also international experience.
She was, not big in stature, but played like she was 8 feet tall and not afraid of anybody.
Those were the words used by Nadia Colon's high school coach, Mike Sika. Nadia Colon is one of 13 new student athletes with UTRGV Women's Soccer. Colon, a freshman defender from Miami, was a member of the 2020 Florida 5A State Championship team at Archbishop McCarthy High School her senior year. Despite the wild ride that high school was, from a young age, Colon has always had her mind set on playing at the Division I level.
I was little and I always said that I wanted to play Division I soccer. It was a set goal and I was hungry for it, and here we are.
Colon also joins UTRGV with international experience, being a member of the Under-20 Dominican Republic national team and going on a historic run at the 2020 Women's Under-20 CONCACAF Championship at only age 17. Unfortunately, Cologne and the Dominican Republic were bounced in the semifinals by the number 1 ranked under-20 national team and eventual winners of the CONCACAF Championship, the U.S. Yet, Cologne says the memories she made at the tournament will never leave her.
It was amazing for us to have that run. And even though it was cut short by the U.S., it was a great game and it was a great fight. And we made history, so it couldn't have been any better.
Although the WAC has suspended all 2020 fall sports due to concerns over COVID-19, UTRGV women's soccer head coach Glad Bugariu expects Cologne to fit into his program and provide offense from the back line.
We rely on players of her qualities to give us width and attacking from deeper areas. So she fits into our philosophy real well.
Cologne off the pitch will be studying business finance, saying her mom's work in real estate and her dad's painting company interested her. In the future, Cologne is looking to open her own company. For more updates and highlights, visit goutrgv.com. For Vaquero Radio, I'm Luis Rubio.
For today's weather report. As Marco remains a tropical storm as it heads towards the northern western Gulf Coast, no direct impact are expected in the valley. Today, Brownsville will have a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly sunny with a high near of 94 degrees and lowest of 77. Edinburgh will have a similar weather with 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms with a high of 96 degrees and lowest of 76. Tuesday, we can expect 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms in Brownsville and a 30% chance in Edinburgh. That's it for your daily weather report. We'll see you all here next week.
And now for this week's event calendar.
Student activities will be hosting info depots today and Tuesday from 10 to 11 a.m. and 3 to 4 p.m. via Facebook Live. Students are welcome to learn more about UTRGV's resources. For more information, email studentactivities@utrgv.edu. University Library will be hosting University Library staff meet and greet from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., Monday and Tuesday via Zoom. The library staff would like to welcome all new and returning students and give them the opportunity to meet the library staff and be informed on the different services the library provides. Visit VLink to sign up. With Campus Events, this is Samantha Garza.
And that's it for today's newscast. If you have any story ideas, email us at radio@utrgv.edu. You can also find all of our stories and much more on our website at utrgvradio.com. We'll see you all next week, Monday at 9 a.m. here on Vaquero Radio.
This has been Vaquero News.